I know kind of likes to party, but it's Willy's Wonderland. It came out in February, and I meant to release this video back in February, but I got sick, so fuck me. Yeah, I really like this movie. It is a good movie. Oh, good to an extent. I have my script right here on my Chromebook. So every time I'm be looking over here, I'll be looking at my script so I can make sure. All right. Quick note before I get into the review, I will be spoiling some of the plot points of the movie. So if you want to go, take a quick watch of the movie and come back to this review, so you can form your own opinion. Go do that, and I'll be waiting here. All right, you must be back. Hello, and if you enjoyed the movie, put it down in the comments. And if you didn't, well, that's your opinion. Here's my opinion. Willy's Wonderland was directed by Kevin Lewis and was written by Geo Parsons. Parsons seemed very proud of the project, given that he retweeted and liked the people who were tweeting about it, like yours truly. And I honestly can't wait for what he'll do next. So the non-spoiler stuff. I really like I really like Willy's Wonderland because it's not a bad movie, but it definitely isn't a perfect movie. I like how the movie explains the origins of Willy's and I like the design of the animatronics. I also like that the movie is R-rated, something that I'm very afraid that the FNAF movie will not be. Like, let's face it, the Five Nights movie will be coming out probably next year, and given that the fan base is so small, or given that the fan base is mostly kids, I highly doubt that they're gonna make it R-rated. I hope it's R-rated. If it isn't, I'm fine with that too. But I really wish it was R-rated that way, because the story to find this phrase is very fucking graphic. But on to Willy's. Sorry, I got off topic. That's pretty much all I have without getting into spoilers. Now let's look at the story. Fair warning, the rest of the review has a lot of spoilers. So pause if you haven't watched the movie yet. Alright, the story. Willy's Wonderland is about Nicolas Cage, which for short, I'll just call him Nick Cage, because that's the way he likes it. Being offered to clean Willy's Wonderland, a place that was abandoned after the owner and co-workers formed a satanic suicide pact, leading to their souls being transferred to the animatronics. Sound familiar? Along with Nick Cage, there's a rebellious teenager and a group of friends seeking justice for missing people and are trying to burn Willy's to the ground. Alright, the story is good, it's not that hard to follow, and the backstory to how Willy's got shut down is interesting. But the backstory is a little too similar to the Five Nights backstory. But it really didn't bother me since I really like the Five Nights franchise. It's one of my favorite games of all time. That just shows you my standards for horror games. Alright, let's talk about the cast. Most of the cast is unknown except for Nick Cage. The cast includes Emily Tosta, I don't know how to say her now, I'm sorry. Emily Tosta or Tosta, playing the rebellious Liv. Christian Del Grosso, who is also a YouTuber and former Viner. Playing the brains of the group, Aaron. Terrell. I think that's how I'm saying it. I hope. Terrell Hill, who is also in Cobra Kai. He played the Chris. He played the character that Johnny called Chris Brown. I think. I don't know. I haven't watched Cobra Kai in so long. I hope season 4 comes out. Off topic again. Alright. And Kaylee Cohen playing the couple in the group Bobby and Kathy. And Kai Cadillac playing Liv's love interest Chris. There's also a dude named Dan who is in the group. And he's played by Jonathan Mercedes, who, oddly enough, is not on the IMDb page for the movie. They updated it since, so he is on there now. He is not an actor; he's a stunt worker, which I found that interesting. The team cast, in my opinion, is good, but the characters, except for Liv and Chris, freaking suck. But they're not too annoying since they die. It's only like 40 minutes in. Alright. So, who are the animatronics? Well, I'll tell you. We got Willy the Weasel, the lead singer of the group. Gus the Gorilla, which I think he's the drummer. Siren Sarah, an agile and acrobatic member of the group. Tito the Turtle, who is basically the comic relief, and all his dialogue is in Spanish, which is really funny because there's a scene with him at it was Liv trying to like get the keys back from him, and he's a smart ass, so he said I forgot what he said. He said something like your service is always with you, Liv, or something like that. And he threw the keys. Yeah. Cammy Chameleon, who is basically the chica of the group, who has a long tongue. Ozzy Ostrich, who gets the least amount of screen time. Artie the Alligator, the fastest in the group. And lastly, 99, a minor animatronic who only gets 2 scenes. I'm not joking on that part. There's only 2 scenes where he stabs one of the characters with his foam sword and where he dies. So, yeah. Apparently during an interview with 3C Films, Gio Parsons revealed that there were going to be different animatronic characters, but due to copyright problems, they had to change the characters. Also, the movie's main animatronic, Willy, original name was Wally, but Wally didn't quite roll off the tongue. I'm glad they changed it, and so did 3C Films, where in his videos about the movie, he had a lot of fun wordplay with the word Willy, where it's basically how big your Willy was. They were corny jokes. Alright, my favorite part of this... Uh-oh, I start recording? Nope. Cool. My favorite part about this whole movie was the soundtrack. The music in this, freaking, they are a bop. There are 3 songs I want you to listen to in your spare time from this movie. 6 Little Chickens. It's a good remix of 3 Little Pigs, and I really like the style of it, and it's sung by Willy, which this is like kind of it also foreshadows that they're like, we're gonna kill all of you. Another one, It's Your Birthday. It's the main theme song of the hang on, I'm losing my train. It's the main song that plays throughout the movie, and it's a earworm. I actually hummed it in my sleep. No joke. I recorded myself sleeping, and I went back and watched that footage, and all I can hear is. It's a good song. And the third one is actually on the end credits. Is Willy's Wonderland. Emoy, if that's how you actually say his name. His voice is just awesome. Like he can sing. He sings as Willy, and his own voice is for the theme song of the movie, which is a good song. It's a very good song. And that's it. Those 3 songs, check them out. Or check out the entire soundtrack itself. They're all good. Every time Nick Cage is on screen, there's a guitar riff, which I find funny because in the movie he doesn't say a word. He grunts and he just yells. That's it. Which some people find disappointing because they were expecting like a Mandy level performance from him. Willy sings, which is phenomenal, and the theme song it plays is such an earworm, and the ambience that you can hear throughout really sets the tone for this movie. And near the end of the final battle, you can hear like a riff. It sounds like the "It's Your Birthday" song, but it's with the electric guitar. Roll clip. See that song? That's such a freaking bop, dude. Oh, I really wish I learned guitar. On to the next segment of this video. We're gonna talk about the kills. Wait, I ain't dead meat. I ain't gonna tally the victim, so I'm gonna leave that up to him to do that. That's his job. I'm just reviewing. For the kills, I have two of my favorite kills in this movie. One is a guy getting disemboweled by the animatronics, where he basically gets eaten by two of the animatronics, which that's cool. Another guy gets a sword through his chest. I was talking about this one earlier too. A guy it was like after Willy's done finishing his song, and 99 it goes, yeah, fuck that kid. He's okay, yeah. And Nick Cage realizes the animatronic. It's magnifico. I don't know Italian, so yeah. So let's talk about things I liked in the movie and things I didn't like. Let's start with the good thing. The good things is the thing that I like in this movie is that the runtime is only 88 minutes, and it never drags or slows the story down. I also like Nick Cage, honestly, who didn't. He was a good choice to play a quiet but deadly Jin. I also like that his face, except for when he's fighting, shows no emotion throughout the movie. And he doesn't talk at all. There's also a running gag throughout the movie where I didn't count, but it's every 30 minutes, every 10 minutes, his watch beeps, and he goes in the break room and drinks one of his like punch things, and he cleans the pinball machine. And this gag may seem like a meaningless gag, but it all leads up to like the scene where he dances that was showed in the trailer a little bit. Also, the scene where he dances, that's pure Nick Cage right there. It's a funny gag. Another funny gag is every time he killed one of the animatronics, he had to change his shirt. That was one of the funniest moments for me. Like, whenever he bashed, what was his name? Artie, I think? No, it wasn't Artie, it was the gorilla. Yeah, Gus. Whenever he bashed Gus's head in with the urinal, he had to change his shirt, and I laughed. I just died laughing. I don't know why. It was like 3 in the morning when I was watching this too. Alright, now for the bad things. And the list is very small, and these are mainly just nitpicks. So, I already said that I didn't like any of the side characters except for Chris and Liv. But I really didn't like the stupid decision that forced the characters to do things just for the sake of kills. For example, Dan runs into a strobe light fun room, and instead of going somewhere else to hide, he walks into the strobe light room where he can barely see, and he dies. That was the one where he gets where they get eat where he gets eaten. Yeah, that's just plain stupid. They can do a better. Like he doesn't turn back either. He just goes, "There's no one in here, so I'm gonna run to the side." Another example is when Chris hides in the arcade and Cammy Chameleon walks in. She tells him she's not like the others, and Chris somehow believes this bullshit. Like he's like, I never knew there was a good one. Maybe she was good. Maybe she was bad. Um, there's this whole thing. There's this whole like side plot character shit where Bobby calls him out on on Chris being a simp, which is pretty fucking funny. And I don't know if they called this a callback or something to that scene that nobody would remember, but it's so stupid. And he walks close, Liv comes in, and he's like, don't worry, she's friendly. Her fucking long ass tongue snaps his neck, and Liv's face is just like, oh wow, all my friends are idiots. Like, so fucking stupid. There's also this very unnecessary sex scene between Bobby and Kathy. The scene feels out of place in the movie. Like, for real. Like, it feels very out of place. And it's probably one of my least favorite scenes from the movie. Also, it does bring a good kill where Artie just eats both of them. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't like that scene. It's not my favorite. Okay, here's my final verdict. Willy's Wonderland is a silly yet very fun movie to watch, and definitely isn't a Five Nights ripoff. This movie is a solid 9 out of 10 in my books, and would definitely rewatch it. Subscribe if you're new for more reviews, and like this. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. It's your birthday, and we're gonna have fun. It's your birthday, so fuck everyone. Yeah.